There are archaeological sites all over the place here, and they are disappearing rapidly because of development, because of agriculture. The sites are being destroyed. You know, it's like tearing up a book and throwing it away, and it was the only copy of that book. There is no other copy. Each site is unique.
Dr. Julie Holt is a professor of anthropology at Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. For nearly a decade, she has searched for a private landowner who would allow her to explore artifacts left behind by Native Americans who lived in the region 1,000 to 2,000 years ago. 3 years ago, she found a site right in her own backyard at SIUE, where she's learning the story about tribes that lived in Southern Illinois during the Middle Woodland period.
SIUE has been really incredibly supportive of this research. When we showed them that the site was being hurt by agriculture, they took the site out of production. They're very excited to see the campus basically become an outdoor laboratory for our students to go out and excavate on a real site. Everything a Native American would need to survive is right here, so this is why we find so many archaeological sites here.
Dr. Holt teaches her students to follow the Society for American Archaeology's 8 principles of ethics. In short, her team does not dig unless they have to. If they must dig, her team will do the best job with very careful excavation. Everything is photographed and meticulously recorded with notes.
Here at SIUE, I've been working hard to include our students in that research, teach them the ethical way to do archaeology. In the first summer in our survey, we found almost 30,000 pieces of stone tools, mostly from where they're making spearheads and arrowheads.
In 2010, SIUE received a $500,000 grant from the National Science Foundation that helped purchase state-of-the-art Raman and infrared microscopes. Not only are they more powerful, this new equipment will enhance research because it does not damage archaeological samples during investigation.
The Raman and infrared microscopes enable us to get molecular signatures from different materials. This pottery here is so very exciting because when we dug it up, first of all, it dates the Middle Woodland period, and secondly, when a ceramicist comes and looks at this, they'll say, wow, this looks just like pottery from the Illinois Valley. I can use the microscopes to characterize this pottery to find out where it's coming from, so I can look at patterns of trade and migration during this time period.
While examining the campus site, Professor Holt's research team found a high concentration of pottery and artifacts that resemble 2,000-year-old pieces from tribes known to have lived further north. It's an often overlooked part of history in the region, where most researchers look at civilizations from around 1,000 years ago. In fall 2012, Dr. Holt will spend a sabbatical behind these new microscopes, closely examining the artifacts, trying to put together a story about these tribes in southern Illinois. This research could fill in large gaps of these tribes' long-lost history.
So if we want to find out the story of these people, we really have to dig it up. Archaeology is the only way for us to find out what this history of Native Americans is 2,000 years ago in this area.
To learn more about Dr. Julie Holt and SIUE's other groundbreaking graduate research projects, visit siue.edu.